where you'll find everything fantasy football. From rankings, sleepers, breakouts, and everything in between, we've got you covered.
Ready? Hey, here we go!
Every episode is one step closer to you winning a championship. If your goal is to win, you're in the right place. Here's your host, Troy Lofton, right here on the Bayou Bingo Fantasy Network.
Welcome to the NFL. Let's go! Let's go!
Yo! Whoa! It's game time, baby. It is game time. We got some more little board action coming to us. We're trying to flip it up. I know we do a lot of the big boards, things like that. I think I want to mix it up with a little bit of the little board action, kind of go from there. We had a good day today, right? We were at work. I was able to hang out with a lot of people, fans speaking at work. Was able to a little bit, hung out with Who Hames for his stream over there with PPR Tyler. We were able to hang out with a lot of people. Now it's our turn. Get in the streets, start drafting some little board, and get it cranking out. We got to listen. We got to rock and roll with it. We got to rock and roll with everything. I think it's going to be a good point. My wife's sending me some kind of locations. I don't know what's, but I hope everybody had a good day so far on this Tuesday. We're gonna get it cranking out, right? Guys, remember, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday around the 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time, we're going live. We're gonna be drafting something. Mostly right now, we're doing the little board and the big board. And when weekly winners comes out, we're gonna be crushing the weekly winners. We might be doing some DraftKings maybe this year. Who knows? Maybe drafters. We're doing a lot of stuff this year, entering a lot of different type of tournaments, and just getting ready to have a really profitable season. So I'm super excited to rock that out. Look, we are going to get ourselves into a little board. I can't speak right now. If you want to draft with me, feel free to come in here. We're doing the $3, the little board pre-best ball draft here roughly in about 10 to 12 seconds. All we got to do is just lock in. Lock in. No waivers. No excuses. While everyone else plays it safe, we're playing to take their money. Some of you are playing for fun. We're playing for payout. Every pick is leveraged. Every spike week ends someone's season. This draft decides who gets paid and who funds the prize pool. Let's draft. All right. We're in here, another little board. We are completely filled. Where do we end up? It looks like we're at the 111. We're towards the back end. I'm okay with that. We're looking across everything. I don't recognize anyone. If you are here in the chat and you're in the stream, let me know down there what you guys are doing. Look, guys, if it's your first time on Underdog, that's cool. It's probably one of my favorite things, favorite platforms to be on total. Guys, use code BayouBingo, right? It'll match you dollar for dollar for the first $1,000 that you deposit here on Underdog. And I think that you're going to enjoy this platform. It's one of my favorite platforms to use. So make sure you use code BayouBingo. Started. So, Hams, good to see you in chat. Appreciate you in there, buddy. But yeah, we're at the 111 right now. We're going to have to see what's going in. And we'll just kind of go from there. I'll see what kind of falls to us. Most of the time, I'm either at the back or the front end. I haven't had too much of the very top. Right? Like the top 3. I want more of those into my portfolio, but you know, you got to roll the dice sometimes with these and you kind of just get what you get. It is what it is. We're going to pop this up. That way everybody can see the draft in live act. And we'll just kind of follow as it trickles along, goes to us. We're good to go. Drake May at the 102. What in the cock-a-doodle name is this, bro? Steve-O, how you doing, baby? How is Drake May at the 102? Am I missing something? They just signed Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase to the Patriots. Why is Drake May the 102? Oh, man, that's crazy. Yesterday, I think we were doing a stream where Drake May went at like the 107. This is the 102? That's, yo. I hope this dude ain't no troll and getting this one thrown out. This is absolutely crazy, man. Why is it always your dress? Dude, I don't know. What is this? Is this just how the $3 drafts roll? I don't understand. Mar Chase, Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor goes above JSN. Yo, I might like this a little bit. We'll have to see how everything falls, but these guys are kind of drafting things a little bit different order than what I would definitely do it. Drake May is not a 102. That's absolute. And he's got a black badge, man, which means he's had like 500 drafts under his belt. I'm not sure what's going on, bro. Oh, man, you might have gotten one of the Super Bowl drafters. Let's see if they got the Pats Seahawks, man. Wouldn't that be absolute? You know, I have 0 shares of James Cook. I'm taking a share of James Cook. I have none of Cook, and I'm curious to see what happens, man. Yeah, what's good? What's good by you? Did they toss that draft from yesterday? No, they didn't toss the draft. But guess what, man? Hold on real quick. We're going to grab Malik Neighbors right here. Dude, again, in my draft, Drake May, 102. I mean, what in the hell? I don't know, bro. I don't understand that, bro. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Man, bro. I just don't. I don't know. Let's see what he does with his second and third pick. I'm just really curious what King 8613 is going to take at the 223, 211, whatever you want to call it. I'm really curious. If he drafts something like Ramondre Stevenson or something like a Sam Darnold, like I'm just going to be pissed off. These people, they draft like crazy, man. I just don't understand it, man. I don't understand the logic. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. It's coming up to his pick here. Nico Collins. That's a little early for Nico Collins, in my opinion. He's more of like maybe a third round. Oh, hell no. Lamar Jackson. Pat McMillan. Okay. I mean, okay. Okay. I would say maybe it was his first draft ever, but the dude got a black badge, bro. Like, yeah, I want to get into one of your drafts. We're drafting another one after this, bro. I mean, you're welcome to come in and draft with freaking, I don't know. Dude, that is, I'm lost for words. I'm kind of speechless at this point. Like, this is back-to-back days where people are just, do they just like donating money or so? What am I don't know what to say, man. Like, it's got me, bro. I don't know. Yeah, give a heads up. I got you. I try to give you guys a countdown when we get this thing rocking. It's, what in the hell? Always seem to have one of the free rake. Look, listen. If you want free rake rooms, just come draft with me, bro. We've got one or two always that doesn't know what the hell they're doing. All right. Let's see. Where are we at? Where are we at here? We're at 35 ADP. I kind of want to grab Kyron if he's there. We'll take Kyron, and if T. Higgins makes it back to us, we'll take T. Higgins. I probably should have took T. Higgins knowing that this guy's already got 2 running backs, but I didn't want him to grab that third running back. So, you know what? If he's gone, I'm going to take a share of Ladd McConkey. I've got no Ladd McConkey, and I want to take a share of him right here. Malik Neighbors, Ladd McConkey with James Cook and Kyron Williams. I think that's a really good start. I'm cool with that. Guys, make sure you guys are smashing the like button for me too. I really appreciate it. It helps it out with the algorithm. We're trying to grow our community and getting rock and rolling. If you guys are watching on the replay here and not currently in the live stream, make sure you guys come rock over here with the live stream. Sign up with Underdog, guys. Use code BayouBingo. Match you dollar for dollar for the first $1,000 you deposit. Come over here and draft with us, guys. We draft every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come over here and rock out with the Bayou Bingo Fantasy Network and the community. We like to have a lot of fun. Gotta love it after being in Fantasy Speaks rooms. Need a little softies every now and then. You facts. Fan Speak, that is. Yeah. I know who you're talking about. Yep. Look, sometimes we get some killers up in here, man. But look, here lately, couple days, man, we've been getting some. I don't know. What you gonna draft? Big old kitties. Big old kitties is the name. Ain't nothing wrong with some big old kitties. But with this one, Lab McConkey, we're probably going to try to get a Justin Herbert share here with McConkey. I don't have any of that combo right now. I think that'd be pretty. Again, don't even have any book yet. So this is going to be a little bit of a new draft for me. I'm grabbing some people that I normally don't. So we'll kind of just see how the cookie crumbles. Let's see. Okay, here he goes. He's got Drake May, Lamar Jackson, Ted McMillan, and Colston Loveland. Okay, he finally makes a good pick. Will he make another good pick in round 5? Here we go. Luther Burden. Okay, so maybe he just wanted his 2 quarterbacks, get him out the way and just get in a bun. I don't know. Let me find out. He's building something. Now, if he grabs Caleb Williams down here, that would be absolute bananas. Knowing he went 2 quarterbacks back to back and still doing something like that, that would blow my mind. But we'll see how. He's trying to make up for what he did. I don't know. See if he can I don't know, get it together. Who knows? RJ Harvey going in the 5th round. I can't get there with RJ Harvey in the 5th round. I'm just not sure that Sean Payton wants to use him as like a bell cow back. If you're not a bell cow, you shouldn't be going in the top 5. That's just my opinion. There's more value to be had, like Jalen Waddle, for instance. I would definitely rather Jalen. Jaden Daniels off the board. Oh, man. That could work out. Evans, about to be our pick. We need to see what is there. I do like myself some Carnell Tate. I've been drafting a lot of Carnell Tate. I like Christian Watson. Kai Lemon, we need to get some of that action. I wouldn't even mind. It is our pick. Let's grab DeAndre Swift right now just to get the running back. And then I'm going to see if I can grab one of these. Which I should be able to. With my next pick. We'll go right there. Is Underdog format score most points period season long? No, that's all drafters that does that. Go Makai Lemon. I'm cool with that. I got 3 kind of PPR guys. That could be really cool. Drafters does the most points period. This one here I can show you. We'll do this right here. And we'll kind of go through it real quick. Bang. Let's just say the big board, for instance. So where is it at? Right here. So the round advancement, I guess, well, we'll look at the little board. That's what we're doing now. I don't know if it's exactly this. Not exactly the same. So in the little board, the top 2 out of the 12 advance. 2 out of 12 advance in the first round. Then the second round's 1 of 10, and then 1 of 10, and then there's a 315-man seed at the finals for the last 4 weeks of this. It's a little bit different, but there is, there's a little bit of a tournament up until one of the last 4 weeks of the season. That's in weeks 1 through 14 is your qualifiers. If you're in the top 2 out of after week 14, you go to the quarterfinals in week 15, then semifinals in week 16, and then championship game where that final 315 seats is starting on week 17. A little bit different, more like a tournament style format, more than the total point. So a little bit different than drafters. These kinds of drafters might F around in advance. Who knows, right? You never know at the end of the day, right? You never know. You never know. Tyler Warren, Ramondre Stevenson. I mean, he's kind of putting it together a little bit, but the guy's got 1 running back and 2 wide receivers, 7 rounds. That's a little scary for me. You're welcome. You're welcome. That is definitely a little scary for me. We'll see if we can get some more people from the community joining us in our next. Smash the like button so hopefully we can get some more people up in here and get the chat live, get it rocking and rolling, having some fun. We'll lock in Bayshell, Tootin, Pearsall, Wilson off the board. Coming back to our turn here. I think Carnell Tate's my favorite best ball wide receiver so far. My second favorite best ball wide receiver, Lemon. And then I like myself some Chris Brazil. I don't mind Jordan Tyson, right? It's just the injury history scares me without knowing where he's landed. And the injury history, I haven't taken any. All right, it's coming back around to our turn. We have a couple more picks. We got to see what we want to do. 3 wide receivers and 3 running backs. We want to take Jackson Dart if available because we want to tag him up with Malik Neighbors. And we want Justin Herbert too. So there's that. But Dang, Herbert is gone, so I'm not able to grab him with Lad McConkey. That's okay. We'll grab Jackson Dart and just kind of go from there and hope for the best. Jacoby Myers would be a good pick to get us another wide receiver. I'm okay with that. Then we'll kind of push the quarterback a little bit, push the tight end a little bit, and kind of see what we fall. I'll take Jacoby Myers. I'm okay with that for now, and then we'll kind of see how the cookie crumbles at the end. But I do have the Jackson Dart and Malik Neighbors combo, which I really do like a lot. I think that could be a special combination in 2026. So I'm trying to get a lot of that. Kind of upset I wasn't able to get my Justin Herbert take, but that's okay. He knew that I was probably going to take Herbert, seeing that I had Lad. Since one of them probably went ahead. Dan Laporta going off the board. He's somebody we want to look out. Probably might be looking for a little Jared Goff action here in the next round. He ends up going Chris McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs. Very strong running back. Very strong room. What else do we got? Oh, just blowing me away. The guy in the 101, he's got 4 running backs, a tight end, and a quarterback with 1 wide receiver. I would hope that in rounds 8 and 9, doubles up the wide receiver, kind of strengthen that. If he doesn't, it's going to be really watered down for him to get his wide receiver too. And in these competitions, you need 3 wide receivers to 4 points for you. That's what I would say. 3 wide receivers to put up some points. See what happens. See what happens. We will see. DJ Moore going. A lot of question marks surrounding him. Guys, a lot of this is going to change too when free agency hits. That's going to change some stuff. NFL draft, that's going to change up some stuff. A lot of things we want to be looking at as the season kind of progresses. Is there a flex position too? Yes, there is a flex position. So just to give you a heads up on that, we can look at that real quick for you, give you an idea of the landscape. I don't whatsoever to look at that for you. So we look at here. It shows us right here. Two running backs and 1 quarterback, 3 wide receivers, a tight end, and a flex with 12 bench spots. You definitely have the flex, but you also have 3 wide receivers over here. Oh, and it's a half PPR league, not a full PPR. I think drafters.com is a full PPR. Dog is a half PPR, if I'm not. That's how that rolls. So there is a flex. Let's see. Addison and Pittman and Worthy are going starting in week 9. Did double up on his wide receiver. Expected. I'm really curious to see one of these guys. Like David Boston could rise up my board too. I keep saying David Boston. It's Denzel Boston. David Boston. Why do I keep saying? But he could rise up my board. I do like him as a prospect. I just need an opportunity. Whether or not. We've got a couple more picks here before our pick. Kind of open on what we can take. We have 4 wide receiver backs. Not sure I want to take the tight end at right now. Rose and CR, Dalton Kincaid, we don't want that. Tyler Algier, I don't mind. There's a Jared Goff pick. We don't need that this time. There's a David Montgomery if we want that as well. I'm not like flipping everywhere about what's going to be really good. If we want back, if he does sign back with the Giants, I do start. Let's grab Tyler Algier. As long as this guy doesn't take him. If he does take him, we'll probably go Tyler Algier. He could be a solid starting running back depending on where I'll go ahead and take the bait on Wan'Dale Robinson. See if he re-signs, then I'll have his top 2 wide receivers. Too. There could be spike weeks. 1 Wan'Dale, there we'll take him. 1 Wan'Dale, 1 Malik Neighbors. Let's see how it goes. So Malik Neighbors, Lad McConkey, Makai Lemon, Jacoby Myers, and all right, that is our team as of right now. See how everything else falls. There goes Jared Goff. Have Jackson Dart here. I'm liking to do the combo of Jackson Dart and Tyler Shuck. I think that's a good mobile. I don't mind. I've been finding myself too not going too much of 3 quarterbacks. I'm pretty much landing with 2 quarterbacks, hoping they don't have the same bye week and just going on, just rocking out with it. See if it works out for us. All right, here we go. 10th round. What are we going to see here? Michael Pittman quit. So he's just having a normal draft after. It's just these two picks are kind of crazy. Kind of crazy because he could have had those two guys in the rounds after. He gave away pretty much Puka Nacua for Tech McMillan. Could have still had these two. Come on, bro. Does that even make sense? Team 3 correlating red jerseys. Dude, look at all the red jerseys, man. So you know what? You got a red jersey? Come on down, man. So he got a little blood and crip action. He got a couple blue ones in there. Heck. What in the good name? You know what? Turn on my AC. I forgot all about that. You don't want a hot Bayou Bengal up in here. How you doing, Mufasa? How you doing, baby? Losimo. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Guys, smash that like button on the way in. I really appreciate that. Yes, Mufasa, you have a custom intro. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. All right, let's see. It's coming back up to our pick here. We got to figure out what we're going to do. There's Tyler Shuck. I will take him 100% if he is there. Let him land to me. I'll take him. Gets better every time, bro. I like it. Nothing wrong with it. He's already got 3 quarterbacks. He's not going to take top. You piece of shit. You piece of shit. What in the god dag nabbit go did that? What? Why are they taking my guys, y'all? Jaden Higgins, maybe? Or do I just go Hunter? You know what? We're going to grab. Let's go ahead and grab Hunter Henry here. Grab a tight end. I don't mind him as a naked tight end. I'm cool with that. The dude took Tyler Shuck from me. I hope he freaking steps on a damn Lego. Damn it. I really wanted that. God. Let's see. Was it the same guy who took maybe Lamar round 1, 2? Mufasa! What's good, brother? I appreciate the $5, bro. I appreciate the $5 super chat. It says, well worth it, brother. Thank you, man. Oh, what am I doing? I really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, man. Thank you, man. Means a lot to me. Means a lot to me. Was it the same guy who made Lamar round 1, 2? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was somebody different. It was the guy right next to me. The guy 1, 2 is way over here. The guy that was right before me took the Tyler Shuck. That little bastard. Hey, thanks again, Mufasa, man. It means a lot to me, dude. Thank you. Appreciate that. I hadn't gotten a super chat in a minute, bro. But definitely much love, man. Means a lot. Cam Ward goes too. I think that's pretty early for Cam Ward, if I'm not mistaken. I just want to get some more Cam Ward. He'll do pretty good. He'll do good. Kyler Murray. We probably need to get another quarterback here. Ugh. I really don't want Malik. Okay, 165 with Daniel Jones. We'll take Daniel Jones coming on the comeback. Son of a bitch. You mother. God. Bro, am I stuck with Malik Willis? Yo, am I going to be stuck with Malik Willis, bro? No frickin' way. You know what, man? How about we just take a flyer on J.J. McCarthy? 181. Can we? I really don't like Malik. I really don't like Malik. Let's go Jalen. You know what? Let's just triple our tight end up. Go Mark Andrews, and that'll be done. Mike Robb, a growing and blossoming friendship with Mufasa and all good hallmark stories. It's shared with a fisting. Yes. Yes. The side note that you guys don't know about is Mufasa the only one that gets fisted without lubrication. So, fun fact. Fun fact. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is, man. I think, though, we are sitting here jamming. I think we need to bring friends. You guys think we should bring friends? Let's bring friends. We're bringing friends to the party. Go, friends. Let the fisting begin. I just let the fisting begin. He paid his dues. Why does Mufasa get all the good stuff? Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, we barely go knuckles deep on you, Who Hames, but you could graduate. We'll see. We'll see. All right. It's going to be coming back around here. The 182 is what we're going to be looking for probably a J.J. McCarthy. Why not? I would love to grab like a Rashad White or a share of Jonathan Brooks. Why not again? You know what I mean? J.J. McCarthy could be an option. We'll see. See. The boy, you sick. Am I sick? Or am I exciting? Come on, man. Listen, there's nothing wrong with letting a little bit of your freaky side out. It's okay. We're all friends. This is a safe place. Aha! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I get excited about it every time. I'm at the every time. Every time. All right. Lock in. This guy, this mother... Who am I going to be left with? Freaking Shadur. Shadur. I'm going to have to take Shadur, ain't I? I'm going to have to take Shadur. We'll take our Jonathan Brooks share right here, and then we'll try to go Shadur Sanders. It is what it is. Oh, man. I am hoping Jackson Dart can carry this team because this is the biggest pile of I have ever seen in my life. But we're going to make it work. Oh, we're going to make it work. Oh, work. Maybe this is when we take a shot at Aaron Rodgers that he doesn't retire. If Aaron Rodgers doesn't retire, having him on the team could salvage this team. Maybe. We'll see. Not sure. Not sure, sir. Okay. Let's try to get it rocking and rolling. What are we doing here? We've got a lot of running backs. We don't necessarily need to go running back here. We need wide receivers, I believe. We're going to lock in. Trey Harris. Oh, my Lord. The biggest steaming pile of shits I have ever seen. Boys, could be in trouble. Houston, there is a problem. There's a 226 action. We can probably wait. We'll try to wait till down here for Aaron Rodgers and see if for some god-awful reason we can probably smash him. We'll see if that's possible. Where do you stand on A.O. Manor versus DK? Well, A.O. Manor is clearly the number one wide receiver, I believe, on the team. DK had his spikes. You know what I mean? If I had to pick, a DK's actually going ahead of A.O. Manor. I didn't even like DK when he played for Florida, right? And I didn't even like A.O. Manor at all. If I had a choice, I would pick neither one. I think Calvin Ridley might come in and actually do something and outperform both of those. Maybe. He's just tired of being ass. And he actually does something. That's the goal, right? But I'm trying to draft neither one of them. I don't want either one of them. Should we go like a Marvin Mims and Vele? And then hopefully Aaron Rodgers falls back into our laps. That would probably be the best case scenario. You know what? F this noise. We're going to go Marvin Mims. It is what it is. I was about to say we're going Keon Cole. You know what? I've been fisted a lot in this. And usually I don't mind. I mind now. I mind. I'm a mind. Yeah, that is possible. Like, it better be possible, or Calvin Ridley's out of the NFL. I respect you, but correct answer is 85 A.O. Manor shares. If I had to pick one, it would be A.O. Manor, not DK. But I think Calvin Ridley, I think he has to step up and be the guy. He's got to be the guy. Yeah. Don't tell anybody, but maybe Rodgers signs with the Vikings. Remember last season he was literally begging them to sign him. I do remember that. If Aaron Rodgers goes over there, well, that would be sexy. I would like it a lot. I'm hoping Aaron Rodgers lasts me at 220. All right, come on, Marvin Mims. Come on down. You the next candidate. And then I want my guy Vele. And then I'm hoping Aaron Rodgers comes back for our third guy there. I don't know who we would take after that. I ain't taking no flyers on anybody at all. Aaron Rodgers, second best quarterback available. Let's just take it. Let's take the risk. Give me Vele, please. Fantasy football gods, strike down anyone dead solid who would like to take Aaron Rodgers from me right now. May them forever get fit. I would say double fisted if they take Aaron Rodgers from me. And let this be thy name. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, I think we're locked in on that. We probably will grab a wide receiver to end this draft, even though I do like my wide receivers. I think, well, you know what? If available with the very last pick, I wouldn't mind taking a Najee Harris pick. I'm completely okay with that. If he is not there for some odd reason, I like myself some Chris Brazzle. He's really good. Brian Robinson won't make it back to me, but I got to put him on the board just in case. Adam Randall. A lot of people liking Adam Randall. Me, not so much. The guy runs way too upright. He runs like a wide receiver. Okay, I don't know how. Just because he's a wide receiver don't mean he's going to be good at running back. Name one running back that was a wide receiver in college that actually did anything in the pros. And don't say Tyron Tracy when he had a couple flares. That's not good enough for me. Calvin Ridley was government psyop that was closed down by Doge, so not confident we'll see him in the Tennessee again. Look, maybe he's Elon Musk's personal trainer or something. I don't know. Possibility, right? Possibility. Don't knock it till you try it, right? Hashtag try anything once. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. Come on. Bring back Aaron Rodgers for me, guys. Bring back Aaron Rodgers here. Does Cordell Stewart count? Slash? I mean, Cordell played a little bit of everything, though. He played quarterback. Mostly. Who also caught the ball and ran the ball. So, no, I'm not going to say. Anything that proves me wrong doesn't count, Who Hames. You should know this. He even had a couple punts. The dude was... Cordell Stewart was fun, man. He was fun. And I actually played fantasy football when Cordell Stewart played, and I can't for the life of me. I think he was a quarterback for fantasy football purposes. I'm pretty sure he was categorized as a quarterback. I mean, granted, because he played quarterback mostly, but still. Ty Simpson off the board. Okay, that leaves Aaron Rodgers. None of you freaking cocksuckers want Aaron Rodgers. Son of a... I can go for the massage therapist. You know what? Grabbing Kirk Cousins, saying he gets some game in. I'm gonna say he gets some game in. Porter was ahead of his time. He played. Oh, absolutely. All right, we're grabbing Kirk Cousins. This is our team. Jackson Dart, Shadur Sanders, Kirk Cousins. Hopefully he takes the job over from Michael Penix. James Cook, Kyron Williams, DeAndre Swift, Tyler Algier, Kenneth Gainwell, Jonathan Brooks, and Najee Harris. Elite neighbors, Lad McConkey, Makai Lemon, Jacoby Myers, Wanda Robinson, Marvin Mims, and Devon Bailey with Hunter Henry, Jawan Johnson, and Mark Andrews. Guys, make sure you guys are smashing the like button, hit the subscribe button. Come join us over here on our live streams. If you would like to draft with us, would love to have you over here. We're having a lot of fun. That's what we like to do. Ready to lock in. I can't wait to see you guys on the next video. See you guys. All right, that is the first video. I'm making YouTube videos as well, guys. I'm making a YouTube video, so I do closeouts between the two as well. They keep sniping you, bro. I know, man. All right, guys. Listen, we're rocking out another one of these. It's going to be a $3 draft, okay? It's going to be a $3 draft. Let's start, because I know there's probably a little bit of a delay. So let's do it in about 12 seconds. Let's lock in. If you guys are ready, get ready to lock in. 12 seconds, we're starting to draft. This is your warning. Let's go. Let's lock in.
Lock in. No waiver. No excuses. While everyone else plays it safe, we're playing to take their money. Some of you are playing for fun. We're playing for payout. Every pick is leverage. Every spike week ends someone's season. This draft decides who gets paid and who funds the prize pool. Let's draft.
All right, we're filled. We're filled. I hope you guys got in. Hope you guys got in. Who we got up in here? Eagles is in here. We all know about Eagles. Did any of y'all make it in here? Young Moolah's in here. We got GAB in here. Playmaker 88. Is he in the community? Playmaker 88 in here. We know Eagles. Eagles is my guy. I know that guy. I drafted a lot with him. He's pretty sharp, but I'm right next to him. We got the 109. Let's do a YouTube video. All right. All right, y'all, we're in here, another little board. We got a couple guys here into the community here. We got Young Moolah. He is GAB in the chat. We got Eagles. He's over here. We know him. He's not in the chat. We know Eagles very well. He drafts everything, everywhere, everybody. The guy does a million drafts a year. He might have the record for the most drafts of anybody in a fantasy football season. Very sharp player as well. And then we are at the 109. So really curious to see where we go here. And then we'll just try to rock out. We'll just try to rock out, man. Hopefully some of you guys made it here in the chat. If you guys are here in the chat, just let me know if you haven't made it. Guys, if you haven't been on Underdog yet and you want to get over here, use code BayouBingo to match you dollar for dollar for the first $1,000. I'm sorry, for your very first deposit. Get over here, jump on the live stream with us. Make sure you guys are smashing the like button for us as well. And you come over here, it's free money. Come over here, use code BayouBingo, guys. You can come draft with us in the draft. So, first guy here in the community here is Young Moolah. We'll see what he goes with the first pick in the draft. He ends up going Jonathan Taylor, which I do like that pick. Amon-Ra, Christian McCaffrey, or CeeDee Lamb. We'll lock in one of those guys. I'm cool. I am cool with that. There's not a big deal with that. We'll get it rocking and rolling. Let's see. I'm hoping Amon-Ra falls to us. That would be nice at the 109. Nothing wrong with that, but he 7 cool. I really like Christian McCaffrey here. Hopefully he goes CeeDee Lamb. That would be good. I appreciate that he went James Cook. I'll take Christian McCaffrey at the 109. We are cool with that. Not mad at it. This is Eagles. He's probably taking CeeDee Lamb or something probably outside the box. Maybe an A-Chain, a Genty, McBride. He probably will think outside the box and not go CeeDee Lamb. But we'll see what Eagles does, and we'll kind of go from there. Again, guys, if you are watching this on the replay, you're not here on our live streams, make sure you guys come over here. We draft every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. Standard Time. And on Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, we just do random pop-up streams. We're drafting everywhere, whether we're on Underdog, on Drafters, on DraftKings. We do FFPC. We do all types of stuff over here on the channel. We also drop stuff for regular fantasy football, whether it be redraft leagues, dynasty leagues, or anything like that. Everything in between. We cover the NFL draft, the rookies, and everything. So We do year-round here, right? So if you like the content, make sure you guys are smashing the like button on my videos. Make sure you guys are subscribing, becoming a part of the family. And then come join us over here on the live stream. I would love to get to meet you guys and talk to you guys and have some fun. So we are coming up here in another 4 picks. It looks like Eagles is probably doing auto draft. He does so many drafts, I wouldn't surprise me if he's not physically drafting this draft. He went all the way down. If he picks a little earlier here, then it might signal he's not doing an auto draft, but we'll kind of see how it goes. We draft in another 4 picks here. Who is he going to go? The timer has run out. This is an Ashton Genty, a Devon A-Chain Ashton Genty combo. I see that quite a bit happening anyway. And it's still on zeros. Hello. Let's go. Ashton Genty, that's what I thought. 3 people here. We go Malik Neighbors and Justin Jefferson. Come on. And then maybe a Saquon Barkley. All right, there's Christian McCaffrey. We can go Malik Neighbors or Saquon. Probably do that action. Or should we just take Saquon and grab the double running backs if we can? I think that might be a good pick. I think a Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley start's going to be pretty cool. If not, we'll take Malik Neighbors. I'm cool with either one of those. Justin Jefferson goes. Let's take Saquon Barkley here. I'm cool with that. Let's drop Malik Neighbors down a little bit, but I'm fine with that. I am fine with that. We're going to pull up the draft board here. We can take a bigger look at what's going on. Here we go. Lock on in. There we are. Let's see. Barkley. George Pickens goes after that. Malik Neighbors still not there. You can get a St. Brown Malik Neighbors start, which would be great. GAB, are you going to have... You have Malik Neighbors if you want him. That's a pretty good fall for Malik Neighbors, man. That'd be cool if you get him. At Jackson Smith and Jigba Neighbors would be... Yeah, see, that this is going to be rare combos here. That's crazy to see Neighbors falling so far. But, you know, a Marion Hampton... I can't spend such a high pick on a Marion Hampton. We don't for sure know his talent level yet. You know what I mean? We don't know for sure. So that would be hard for me to dictate. All right. We're going to lock in here. There's Bowers off the board as well. Tight ends back-to-back. Jeremiah Love going off the board with 2 picks, I guess, left now to go. Bushwick Bills and GB Poker. Nico Collins off the board. Again, I probably wouldn't draft Nico in the 2nd round. He's more of a 3rd round guy for me, but it's close enough. If you like your guy, hashtag get your guy, right? Bijan Robinson, Derrick Henry combo. Who he's going to pair up with that? Sometimes you see Josh Allen go here. Go Josh Allen. Almost like I've drafted before, right? It is what it is. Just a reminder, guys, make sure you guys are smashing the like button for me. Really appreciate it, man. We're bringing out content left and right and center almost every single day. Every single day. We're on the grind, fellas. On our goal to 2,000 subscribers. Hopefully we can get it by the end of this football season. I would be really, really excited about that. Bushwick Bills goes 3 wide receivers in a row. Puka Nacua, Nico Collins, and Rashee Rice. 3 wide receivers off the board. There goes a Chris Olave. I need to get more shares of Chris Olave as well. Brees Hall off the board here. We went running back. We'll see if we can grab a nice wide receiver here with the 3rd pick. All right, it's about to be our turn here in a couple picks. Let's go ahead and scan over. Bucky Irvin and Kenneth Walker's there. Those are going to be hard to pass up on, though. These guys are going to be really hard to pass up on. See what falls to us. If Bucky Irvin's here, I got to go Bucky, right? I can't pass on a Bucky Irvin. If Bucky Irvin is taken, I'm taking T. Higgins. Is this guy going to take Bucky Irvin or not? He did. We're going to grab T. Higgins. He's our number 1 wide receiver off the board here. And then we'll see what comes back to us. Not a problem with that. We'll just kind of be fluid and take the draft as it goes. Kyron Williams off the board. Not mad with that. Sean, what's good, man? Dragging in late. Not a problem. Smash the like button for me. But I appreciate you being here, man. And supporting the content, man. Thank you, man. Lad McConkey coming off the board right there. It's swinging back around to our pick. Let's go ahead and try to lock in just a little bit. Look at the draft's landscape. We're probably going to get one of these 3 guys. I'm okay with that no matter who it goes. We'll grab a Garrett Wilson, a Jameson Williams, or a Colston Loveland. But I really, really like Colston Loveland. But this may be a little early for Colston. I could grab another wide receiver, and that's what I'm going to do with Jameson Williams. I do like that a lot. So, lock in right here and see how it goes. Garrett Wilson, I'm not against Garrett Wilson as well. He's a very good wide receiver, and I'm believing that hopefully the Jets get something good over there. I mean, you can see anyone for the Jets. Maybe Mac Jones goes over there. That might not be too bad. Maybe Tua goes over there just to sling the ball over a little bit. Either way it goes, it's got to be an upgrade of what Garrett Wilson normally has been playing with. So I wouldn't be too mad at that at all. Not too mad at that whatsoever. Luther Burden, okay. Henderson, we got you. Not a problemo. All right, Eagles is going CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson, Kyron Williams, and Garrett Wilson. And then Young Moolah, which is GAB in the chat. He is going Taylor, Malik Neighbors, AJ Brown, and Colston Loveland. I like the start. Loveland, if I'm anywhere between mid to early draft, that's where I like to get my Lovelands. If I'm towards the back end of the draft, I think it's just a little too early for Colston Loveland, and normally I'll grab a wide receiver or running back instead of Loveland, although I am going to have a ton of Colston Loveland in my draft. Mika Egbuka. We'll see if he takes a step forward. The only thing that worries me about Egbuka is you really saw McMillan kind of take a stride and take the primary targets away from Egbuka when he was healthy. So we'll see how everything is treated. Now, if Mike Evans doesn't re-sign with the Buccaneers, I think Egbuka's got a nice a vision ahead of him, right? Chris Godwin will clearly be the number one guy there, but Egbuka could really kind of be the star there with kind of running the slot. Let's see, Terry McLaurin, Devonta Smith off the boards as well. RJ Harvey here. I think I think I have an option. 64 that I could possibly go if available. We'll kind of see how, see how the cookie. I have an idea. Crazy idea, but I have an idea. I do. And I think I'm going to do something that I normally don't do with my next two picks. It's going to be interesting to see how everything falls, but I'm going to see if we can make it happen. We're going to see. Mekhi Lemon off the board as well. Mekhi Lemon coming off the board before any of Tate or Tyson. Okay. I'm not completely mad at it. So, what I plan to do with my next pick is take Joe Burrow. I plan to take Joe Burrow right here. Again, I've not normally done this. And then I got another surprising pick for coming back up. And we'll see if that works. Do I normally do this? No. But I'm interested to see how my draft falls when I do this. I'm not going to say anything just in case somebody in the chat is in our draft. I'm going to hold it close to the belt here until it comes to me. I am taking Joe Burrow right here. There's a reason why I took Joe Burrow here and not at 64. And I will show you the reason why I did that. I will show you the reason why I did that. Drake May coming off the board and Tyson, two great values for Big Waz. Eagles isn't going to take my guy. I'm going to take Jalen Hurts here. I got the Hurts Saquon Barkley combo, so no matter what at the goal line, I'm getting the touchdowns. And I got the Burrow and T. Higgins combo there. I'm done at quarterback. I think that's interesting. I think this is an interesting lineup to do. And curious to see how all of it falls down. I knew one of the non-badgers was going to screw me. Bro. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Oh, yo, I got my black badge finally, y'all. I finally got my black badge. I've been waiting to get that thing, man. That's great. About time I got it, man. I've been waiting on that black badge. Now I got to work on that red badge. The thing is, I draft on so many different websites. I don't just draft on Underdog, so it's hard for me to put all my eggs in a basket. But glad I got my badge. I've been wanting my badge, man. I've been wanting it. Congrats on the new badge. Appreciate that, man. I've been wanting that for a minute. I've been wanting it for a minute. But I never go 2 quarterbacks here. I'm curious to see how everything falls with both of these quarterbacks, and they're correlated. I got T. Higgins and Burrow, and then Hurts and Barkley. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And we'll see what happens. Not mad at that whatsoever. Whatsoever. Always like trying new things. You're always doing the same thing. You're going to have too much correlation in your lineups, and everything's going to be the same. Got to try new things. All right, GB Poker coming around on the 6-7 turn here. He's got Devonta Smith, McLaurin, Harrison, 3 wide receivers in a row. Where is he going to go with this next pick? He can pretty much go anywhere he wants. Ramondre Stevenson, okay. All right. See, we'll check out the landscape and see what's happening. Let's look and see what's available. Mike Evans is still there with Tootin and Warren, Jackson Dart, Pierce Pearsall, and Trevor Lawrence. We definitely don't need quarterbacks, so we're going to just get rid of those. We don't even want to see them anymore. Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts. This is definitely a 2-quarterback system. Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley. In technicality, we're done at quarterback and running. But these guys should get all of our points in most cases, right? We really need to start buffing up our wide receivers and our tight end and just kind of filling in those running backs as it kind of goes. Coming up to our pick rather quickly. We're going to stay on this screen and see what's going on. Now, there's a lot of options we can do. People that we want. Anybody that we need for correlation? I don't think so. Nope. So I'm okay with that. Now we can kind of pick a little freely. We could grab like Tucker Craft here. Okay with that, and maybe come back with like a Jacoby Myers. I like Tucker Craft a lot. Could be a really good pick for us. But then you got Kyle Pitts too. Really could light it up. We will see. I think. Yep. I think this is going to be the Tucker Craft show. I'm cool with that. And then maybe we can grab a Jacoby Myers, Manungai, Pollard, Blake Corum, Quentin Johnston. You know, one of these guys I think I'd be okay with. Whoever makes it back to us, makes it back to us. And we'll go there. Jalen Warren goes off the board to Eagles. There goes Jacoby Myers. Bayshaw Newton. Biggs. Oh. About to be our pick here. Let's go ahead and try to lock in a little bit. We're probably going to get one of these running backs. I'm okay with that. We could do like the Manungai action. Tony Pollard is the man in Tennessee. Probably want to go there. Manungai still got a battle with Swift, so I'm not like 100% sold on that. Cool with that. Eagles pick. He goes Manungai. That's cool. I'm going to grab Tony Pollard. Another starting running back for the Titans. The Titans definitely get better with Cam Ward. The run game should be popping a little bit more. Tony Pollard should definitely be leading the charge there still in 2026. So I'm okay with that. I am not mad at that whatsoever. Let's see. Third hubba. Young Moolah's up here. He got Trevor Lawrence last pick. Got the combo up there with Brian Thomas. He might be looking for Brenton Strange coming up maybe next pick or so. We'll see how that goes. That would be a nice little combo for him. Colson Loveland, Brenton Strange combo, Trevor Lawrence. I respect it. I'm curious though. Are you pick Trevor Lawrence over Jackson Dart? I guess you like Lawrence more than Dart, huh? I know you got Malik Neighbors too. That was interesting. Kyle Pitts goes. I almost took Kyle Pitts, but I didn't. All right. We're about halfway through most of the draft. See how it continues to go. Not a big deal. Just a reminder for everybody too that are watching this on the replay, come over here and draft with us, right? We're drafting all the time, almost every single day. We're pumping out videos pretty much every day. Come join the family. Hit the subscribe button, the Buy Bingo Fantasy Network. Let's come have some fun. I'm cool with that. Xavier Worthy. We're pretty much open up. We can, what we want to do. I think we want to start landing some of these wide receivers, though, and rock it out. I like Liam Cohen over Matt Nagy. Yeah. And I see it. I'm not mad with it. I ain't mad at it, bro. Trevor Lawrence was looking good, though. The crazy part is a couple years ago, I traded away Trevor Lawrence in Dynasty football, and now I regret that. But I do have Tyler Shuck and Patrick Mahomes. So. But you have some dark neighbors. Yeah, you gotta get a little bit of diversification. So. I like it. That's why I try some different things, like going 2 quarterbacks here. I normally don't do that, but I try to just mix it up and do some things here or there. Here or there, especially if McCaffrey and Barkley can light it up again. I've got 2 top running backs, 2 top quarterbacks. If Kraft can stay healthy, I've got a top tight end. Feeling pretty good about it so far. All right, we got to look at some of the wide receivers. Wandell, Jaden, and Coker. It wouldn't be. Addison's probably going to be suspended. Its trespassing charges dismissed. Unlikely to face any discipline from the NFL. But then again, he's got J.J. McCarthy as really want that. Probably not. Denzel Boston is intriguing, but I really want to stay away from a lot of these guys. Wandell Robinson might get some stuff, but you got Jaden Reed. If Jaden Reed can stay healthy, that should be solid. Juwan Jennings could be another wide receiver we can grab, or Chris Godwin. I like Godwin a lot. Go Jaden Reed right here. I'm cool with that. Jaden Reed and Tucker Kraft. It sets me up for Jordan Love, but I'm not going to get a third quarterback when you got Burrow and Hurt. Sense. Now we got to make a decision. Do we want Coker, Jennings, or Godwin with our next pick? Maybe these guys make a couple of choices for me so I don't have to think about it. I really like Chris Godwin, though. If for some reason Mike Evans doesn't come back with the Bucs, Chris Godwin could be really good. Let's see. But I also don't have a... This last pick is my boy. Price is Nick Chubb Jr. Bro, could be. I like Price a lot. I like Price just as much as I like Jeremiah Love, to be honest with you. There goes Addison. I'll make my decision a little easier, guys. Coker, do I really want to do Coker? Not really, to be honest. Inning. I'm going to go Juwan Jennings. I don't have a lot of Juwan Jennings. I got to go Juwan. We'll just see where he goes. He's going to be a free agent. Curious to see where he goes. We'll see. Yeah, Price could be really good too, man. I'm hoping Britton Strange drops to you, man. Strange would be nice to you right here. I don't know if you want to push that. There goes Jalen Coker. There's all the guys that I want on my team right there. Britton Strange is there for you, man. I think that makes logical sense for you to take. Unless you're going to try to push it. Are you going to try to push it? No, you took him. It makes sense, man. Trevor Lawrence, Brian Thomas, Britton Strange, and then you're tagging up Strange with Colston Loveland. That's a great tight end room. A great tight end room, brother. Tyler Shuck, man. My guy Shuck. When I first started doing these drafts, man, I can get Shuck down there in like the 13th round, 14th round. He's up in the top 10. Jeez. That was all in the plan. Yeah, man. Good job. Good job. I probably would have took Strange here, but I know you wanted him, so I kind of passed on him. There's Dallas Goedert. I was wanting Dallas Goedert right here, but that's all right. Not mad. Got Christian McCaffrey. I mean, we could take Kittle if he falls to us, but could be an option just to put him in there. I think it'll be okay. Not terrible. We got Devo. We got Kenneth Gainwell. Okay with any of those. Kind of falls to us. I'm okay with all that. See if we get any of those guys, man. Quarterback prices are out of control. Yeah, man. People are really grabbing these quarterbacks early, bro. Shuck rising fast. Quarterbacks getting gobbled up all the time. Yeah, man. Which is crazy, man, because I'm normally like a late round quarterback. But, dude, you're down to Sam Darnold in the 10th round. Before half the draft is over. Hold on. We got, just out of curiosity, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, 20 quarterbacks are gone in the first 10 rounds? Dang. That's a little nuts, if you ask me. That's a little nuts, man. We'll grab Devo Samuel here. I think he goes back to the Commanders. And with a healthy Jaden Daniels, I think that could be pretty good. I think that could be pretty good. We got Kenneth Gainwell there if he falls to us. Who else we got? We got Rashid Shaheed we can give an option to. Still got Tucker Kraft. We could go Jawan Johnson. We like him quite a bit. Tag up some of these guys. 151. I think Jawan Johnson's going to be our pick here. Yeah, because oh, man, does Jawan make it back, bro? I'm going to try. I know Tyler Shuck. Nah, you know what? You know, we're going to take a Rashid Shaheed. If Jawan Johnson makes it back to me, I'll be happy. If not, that's okay. That's okay. I want Rashid Shaheed. Kind of go from there. Guy that took Tyler Shuck right here might want to. He has no. Well, he's got Brock Bowers. This is a perfect opportunity for him to take Jawan Johnson to tag out with Shuck. That's okay. I'm not gonna go too crazy. Not gonna go too crazy. Who's he taking? Who is he taking? CJ Stroud, okay. If Stroud could actually be really good if what's his name? Tank Dell. If Tank Dell comes back healthy, Stroud could be a league winner. And I really like Cam Ward a lot, but all the quarterbacks are raised until free agency hits, so middle March when they know quarterbacks 23. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yep, he took Johnson. I knew he would, but that's okay. You gotta start tagging up a couple of these running backs as well. So I got my employees are texting me. Gotta help my employees out. All right. We got it. Hunter Henry goes off the board and Dallas Goedert as well for him last time. And he's got Kincaid. So he's got his 3 tight ends. James Conner, listen, I was probably the first on record to say don't draft James Conner and draft Trey Benson last season. I knew Conner was going down. He's got an injury history, and he had his first healthy season 2 years ago. And I was like, yeah, he's going to get hurt. But it just so happens that Trey Benson also got hurt. So that didn't work out too well for me. Sean says, I have drafted less than 10 teams, but I think they're all too weak at quarterback, struggling to adjust. Yeah, because I'm a late round quarterback guy myself, so I'm trying to adjust. And like this one, I took Burrow and Hurts early, something I normally don't do, but I'm doing it. One thing I want to do, though, I want to get more Cam Ward in my portfolio. For sure. Predicting injuries is basically luck. It is, unless you have somebody like James Conner, who every year in his career, he's been injured, dating back for the Steelers. Like, the dude is so injury prone, it's not even funny, man. It's almost not even a predicting the injury. That's just expecting the injury to happen yet again. He had one healthy season. I'm like, yeah, he's doomed. All right, what are we doing? We've got another. Look, Mark Andrews could be a nice little tag up here. I don't mind him as my second tight end at all. He only misses a couple games, but not a whole season. Yeah. Aaron Jones, Aaron Jones, he's a walking crutch too. There's Benson, Jordan Mason. I really like Jordan Mason this year. If he didn't go down too, he could have took over that role and just not gave it back. There's Johnson. Are you going to take Mark Andrews? If you do, that's cool. I'll just take Trey Benson and move. I'll take Trey Benson. Yeah, he took Mark Andrews. I'm all right with that. We'll take him. We'll take him. All right. What else we got? I'll do like Jalen McMillan. We were kind of talking about him earlier. I'll put Aaron Jones down just to have a guy on there, but I'm not completely mad at it. We got to put these guys up. Let's see. I need to force myself to take more Calvin Ridley. But just tag up some of these guys. I do like Likely as well. Tesla could be good. Mixon, Hoxton. I want some more Njoku in my portfolio for sure. All right, where are we going here? Do we need another running back? Probably so. There is a lot of there's a lot of running backs that I could take up here. Oh, I was going to take McMillan. Okay, if that's the case, we're taking Jordan Mason. I do want to get a little bit of Njoku too. It depends on where he goes. Could be really good. Could be really good. Njoku, listen, Njoku could follow Stefanski and go over to the Falcons if they don't resign Pitts. Njoku could do that. We'll see what happens. Isaiah Likely, I like him as well. I like all these guys. We'll just put him up there and look and see how it goes. I still have hope for Mason. Me too. Mason's a really good running back. I like him a lot. And he played really good when he was with San Francisco as well. I think he'll do well. I think he will do well. And a good too, this is a good side note, guys, talking to the live chat here. I want to say I appreciate all of you guys helping me build this community from the ground up. Right? So we're starting to build some viewers now. We're getting there into the live streams. So I thank you guys for showing up for me. I know now you guys know that I'm streaming at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Appreciate you guys being here and hanging out with me for a little bit. I really do appreciate it. We normally do 1 to 2 drafts a night. Sometimes 1, sometimes we'll do 2. Tonight we've done 2 drafts. We've been live for almost an hour and a half. So I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me and you know, taking all my crap that I'm just giving out there by all my crap talking. So I do appreciate that. Thank you guys. Jonathan Brooks goes off here. Michael Penix, Malik Willis. I just can't pull the trigger on Malik Willis, even if he becomes a starter. His boom games are not good enough. He's got to be consistent for me to even try to touch this dude with a 10-foot pole, bro. Look what he did starting out for the Titans. Just ass. And yes, I know the supporting cast absolutely balls as well. I get it. I get it. But, oh, Calvin Ridley. Were you going to take Calvin Ridley to pair up with Ward? Tell me you were going to take Calvin Ridley right here, bro. That would have been a good pick right here to tag up with Ward. Taking Likely, not a problem. See, this is the situation I had before. Do I take Aaron Jones? Because he's just there. ADP 162. We're at 177. Why would I not take Aaron Jones? I already have Jordan Mason. Okay, thank you. We can take Rashad White here. I'm okay with that. We can take Rashad White, or we can take Tank Dell. Rashad White could get a good spot. Tank Dell could have some boom weeks, and he could steal the show. We're gonna go Tank Dell here, and then we'll grab Njoku on the way back. Need some more shares of Tank Dell. If he comes back healthy, we're solid. DK first choice. Ridley was the fallback. Yeah. Both of them got taken, man. God White and Tesla. I like it. Are you into B-Rob at all? I am. I will be more into B-Rob once I know his landing spot. There's a massive chance he lands back with San Francisco. And at that point, I am not in on B-Rob. So I'm just being really cautious on drafting him. I do have him on several teams. But my problem is I'm just not sure where he's going to go. I got it, David Njoku. He's a free agent. He's going to land to a good spot. Freak athlete. Could be a really, really good play late round. His value could spike if he lands at a good situation with a good quarterback and is the #1 tight end. he'll spike up board. So now's the time to grab David and Joe. All right, we've got 4 picks left. We're going to look at the landscape. I wouldn't mind one more tight end just because of the uncertainty, so we definitely want to grab one of those. Hawkinson, Terrence Ferguson. We'll put Ferguson above that, and then Kobe Parkinson as well. Okay, and then what else do we have here? Let's just list these guys. Do we need more running back help? Not really. We could maybe take like a Najee Harris or something later on at the end, or Brian Robinson. Tag him up. We need to start tagging up some of these wide receivers. So we're going to go some of our guys here. And just see whatever falls to us is what we'll be taking. It doesn't really matter to us. We're not like, oh my gosh, I got to have this guy. At this point of the draft, it's, hey, whatever falls to us, let's just take the best value we possibly can and then move on to the next. That's kind of where we are. This. Guys, I can't wait, man. I am going to be going on a trip for the NFL draft. Not sure where yet. Usually I go to Georgia, but I might go to Tennessee or something like that. I'm going to go get us an Airbnb somewhere with some friends, man. I'm going to be recording some videos for the draft. It's going to be a good time. I'm excited for that. Got a lot of free agency coverage videos coming out. I think I have my quarterback free agency out, my video out now. And we got all the other free agents for running backs, tight ends, and wide receivers coming, so. These jokers even took AO Manor like the Titans or Elite or something. Bro, I know. Dude, you've got literally a naked Cam Ward now. You could take a Gunnar Helm or a Okonkwo if he comes back. At least you can do that. Might as well take a stab at one of those. 4 picks left. I kind of like the way we're building this team. I think there's a lot of firsts on this team. A lot of different things. I don't mind him staying in San Francisco at his current price. He just doesn't get the workload. You know what I mean? And yes, if we're playing that Christian McCaffrey gets hurt, yeah, he's fantastic. But he just doesn't get enough, man. Now they are saying they want to kind of share his workload a little, Christian McCaffrey's workload more this year, so that could be a possibility, but we'll see. Could be our pick here in a couple picks. Where do we go? Terrence Ferguson will probably be our pick for the 3rd. Tight end, if he's there. I think he'll be able to land for us. I'm cool with that as our 3rd tight end. Not bad. Betting that CMC breaks down again, yeah. All right, we got Ferguson. That's good at the tight end spot. We got 3 picks left, and we'll kind of go from there. We're gonna take a wide receiver here. Whichever one of these guys fall back to us, we'll take. I'm cool with either one of these guys. Not a problem. TJ Hawkinson. Eagles took a second to pick it, so I'm assuming he wanted Ferguson. Oh my gosh, he took Gunnar Helm too, bro. Why do you, man? You ain't getting nothing for Tennessee, bro. I know it's hard for me to click. It is hard for me to click CMC, but you know what? It was hard for me to click CMC last year, and I regretted it. I did not have many shares at all of CMC. And I regret that. I truly regret that. So I'm trying to change my mindset. I'm even trying to grab guys that I don't like a Keon Coleman. Let me grab him. Because if he does have something, I don't want to be like, oh my gosh. You know, I didn't have any Keon Coleman when the signs were there that he could be something. You know, he could be. And this is a make it or break it season for Coleman, though. Sure. I'd rather take CMC at the turn. Yeah, but I don't think CMC will ever make it that far, to be honest with you. But yeah, everybody would probably rather take him at the turn. For sure. For sure. We got 2 picks left, guys. CMC should be the 9 or something. Yeah. I mean, I would rather take Jonathan Taylor. I would rather take Amon-Ra St. Brown over him. I would take CMC over CeeDee Lamb, though. That's kind of my breaking point. What about you guys? Where are y'all at for CeeDee Lamb versus Christian McCaffrey? Do you guys take Lamb over McCaffrey? Or do y'all take McCaffrey over CeeDee Lamb? Curious to know what you guys think about that. I personally would take CMC over CeeDee. All right. We're coming here. Round 19. We got 2 left. CMC over Lamb. I'm right there with you, James. I'm right there with you. Man, I mean, I might try to get with a couple content creators. I would like to to try to do like a once a week show during the regular season with like 2 to 3 other content creators. Like there will be a total of like 4 of us, and we all get on stream, we have fun, we talk football, we talk about the weekly guys, who we like, who we don't like. That would be fun. That would be fun. I never actually reached out to any other content creators to see if they were interested in just, you know what, let's just do a little bit of a show this next year, this next season. Maybe I wouldn't want 2 though. I want at least 3 people with a max of 4. 5 at the most, but like a max of 4. Like 3 to 4 different content creators of different YouTube channels, and they would have to be able to they have to put out content regularly for me to want to go on there with them. I don't want somebody that's barely putting out content. That's not going to work out. Who do we got here? I wasn't paying attention. We do have Jack Besh. We could go. Go Jack Besh. I'm okay with that. Is there any running backs that we could take down? Claiborne might not be bad. I could take him. Maybe even Mike Washington if we want to go crazy. Ollie Gordon, maybe not that bad. Something happens to A-Chain. Ollie Gordon could be really good. You mean weekly through the season? Yeah, every week during the season. You know, maybe even on Saturdays. Either Thursdays or Saturdays or something. We do like a 1-hour show. It doesn't have to be a 1.5, 2-hour show. Literally a 1-hour structured show that 3 or 4 content creators can come by, and we all do the stream together on someone's stream. It can't be mine because I don't have the ability to host multiple people because I don't have StreamYard. So at least one of us would have to have StreamYard. And we just talk football and have fun. I would love to tag up with some guys. That would be interesting. All right, so that is our last pick there. We ended up with Joe Burrow and Jalen Hurts, Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, Tony Pollard, Trey Benson, Jordan Mason, and Ollie Gordon. With T. Higgins, Jamison Williams, Jaden Reed, Jawan Jennings, Debo Samuel, Rashid Shaheed, Tank Dell, Keon Coleman, Jack Besh. With Tucker Kraft, David Njoku, and Terrence Ferguson. Let's go ahead and look at our guy who is also here in Young Moolah, which is GAB in the chat. Jonathan Taylor, Malik Neighbors, and A.J. Brown. Colson Lovin, I love the start, man. Odunze, which could be the number 1 in Chicago. Brian Thomas tagging that with Lawrence and Brenton Strange. Blake Corum, which could have a bigger role this year with the Rams. Bryce, which I really like him as a running back. I hope he lands with a good spot. Krosky, not crazy about Krosky, but, you know, it is what it is. Cam Ward is awesome, but you wasn't able to tag anybody up with that. Pat Bryant, love him. Jerry Jeudy, just absolute cockadoodoo. I'll never let this guy touch my lineup. Isaiah Likely, extremely, extremely important because he can go to a crazy, like, maybe like the Bengals or something. That would be awesome. Shadur Sanders, hopefully he improves. Ray Davis, I always like him as a running back. I wish he had more opportunity. Isaiah Bond started coming out a little bit stronger later on in the season. You've got James. If there's an injury to Christian McCaffrey, Jordan James could do something. And then Washington as well. If there is no Tyreek Hill, I think Washington could possibly have and carve out a big role, guys. But look, make sure you guys are smashing the like button, hit the subscribe button, guys. We're pumping out videos almost every single week. Come over here and draft with us on the live streams if you're watching this on replay. And I can't wait to see you guys on the next video. See you guys next time. All right, that is that. My team's all right. What could have been? Yeah. But yeah, I need to try to link up with some people, man, and see if anybody's interested in doing like a little weekly show, right? Because I know, you know, my takes aren't the same as a lot of other people. I think it would be an interesting dynamic. And just really just talking about people that we like. We don't even have to go through rankings or none of that stuff. Just a really cool laid back show where 4 guys, and I would like these 4 guys to have good personalities, right? Like just personalities where we're going to have fun. We're going to laugh a lot. The chat would enjoy coming through, just talking some football, throwing out questions for all of us. I think that would be a really fun concept. And not have people take it way too serious, you know, and just have a good time. Maybe check Huhaim's Discord. I wouldn't mind tagging up with Huhaim's and a couple of people. I like Huhaim's a lot. I had a lot of fun going on his stream a couple days ago. Not really sure. I mean, I'm hoping, you know, he enjoyed having me on as well. I am definitely the wild child of the bunch. I don't say everything politically correct, because I just say what's on top of my mind, and I think that's what a lot of people like about watching us here at the Bayou Bingo Fantasy Network. It is what it is. You know, I talk about fisting people a lot because people deserve to be fisted every once in a while. You feel me? But yeah, sounds like something like FK Coolers or Loots or a few of there that are creating. Yeah, hey, they don't know me very well, I don't think. I think they see me in chat. If you guys ever hear them saying, hey, they're looking for somebody else, you can throw my name out there. I would really appreciate that as well. Oh, there's Who Hames. Yeah, so I was talking to Who Hames. I was like, this year I've never actually got a chance to do something like once a week during the regular season, where nothing crazy, not an hour and a half or 2 hours, but something to where we all come together for like an hour. I would like at least 3 people. I don't want to do a 2-man stream, but like 3 to 4 people of different mindsets, and we just talk about the week. We talk about players we like, players we don't like, not necessarily rankings, nothing big structure like that. Just a laid back stream where we can have 4 different people in 4 different communities come together. And on someone's stream, like I was saying, it can't be mine because I don't have the ability to have people on my stream. But I don't care whose stream it's on. It could be on anyone's. It doesn't matter to me. But I just want to be out there and just talking football with people, develop stronger friendships, stronger connections with people. Because I bring a different commentary as well to what's going on. And I would like to do a weekly stream. But yeah, during the season, I would like to do that once a week and just talk about the players we like of the upcoming week. Like I said, once a week, nothing major, only 1 hour a week. I'm not a 1 hour a stream, 1 hour a week, either on Thursdays or Saturdays. Those are my favorite days to do these. I would probably say more likely if we could do a Saturday, but Thursday would be the best day for me because I'm off. And just shoot the shit with 3 to 4 content creators. And these content creators, I would want to be in there with people who actually create content and who either go live often or produce content often. So that way we're all well versed in what's going on. Like I said, I produce stuff almost daily at this point. And I want people like that, I just think it would be a lot of fun to shoot the shit with a bunch of people in chat. We talk about football, people we like, people we don't like. And again, not like rankings and stuff and all this other crazy stuff. Hey, who do you have ranked in the top 5? All that bulls crap. We could put all that aside. Just who we like. Let's talk about some stuff. Talk about injuries. Talk about things that are coming up. That's what I would like, man. I just found your stream today. I enjoyed it. Fun vibes. Dude, appreciate you, baby. Appreciate you so much, man. I appreciate you being here, man. We're kind of raising a community over here ourselves, man. Saturday I'm with BDE with most likely for the start sit show, but Thursday might work. I would love to do a Thursday show, and like I said, nothing big. I wouldn't mind me, you, Who Hames, and we can grab maybe like 2 other people. 2 other people, and then it's just like I said, not even structured. We just come together to shoot the shit, talk football. And we just grow a community that way as well. We grow more members, and if there's like 3 or 4 of us that have different community members and we all come together, and we can even rotate. If it's like you and we can rotate your stream, then someone else's stream, and someone else's stream, we can rotate where the stream happens if y'all want. I don't care about it being on my stream. It doesn't matter. I'm not doing it to grow myself. I'm just wanting to talk football with friends. You know what I mean? So it doesn't have to be my stream. I don't have the capabilities of adding people to it anyway, but I don't mind going on other people's stream and having me, Candyman, and Heartman rotated last year. Yeah, man. And like I said, if y'all did that for on a Thursday, I would love to be the 4th wheel on that. Y'all don't have to. We don't have to do nothing on my channel. I'm not here for my channel. I seriously just want to shoot the crap with some friends and talk football, have a good time with the chat. And I've never done a weekly show like that before. I've tried. I work too much for me to try to come up with graphics and stuff because everything that I do with my streams is graphically inclined. Like you can see everything on my stream. Like I build the graphics for my stuff, manually. So, and I like to do that. I have a different presentation that I like to present to my community because I want to try to give the best possible experience for people when they come to my stream. And it's hard for me to do that for a live show weekly like that because I'm also producing content and videos as well on top of everything else. And I work a lot and I have 7 kids and I'm married. There's a lot. But if I can just show up to someone's stream and just shoot the shit with people and let's talk some football, I think that would be a blast. And now listen, I'm bringing the commentary. You know, I'm bringing the commentary. I'm bringing the knowledge. Got a ton of knowledge, man. And I've got my own take. So just want to sit it out there, bro. I don't think you need all the gimmick stuff and the people vibe together. Facts, man. We don't need all the gimmick stuff, man. Like I said, I don't know who Candyman and Heartman. I don't know who all those people are. But I'm willing to meet people, to make new friends. You know, I'm good friends with you, Who Hames. And if you say, hey, those are good people to be with, I'm going to trust you on that. And I would love to be out there and make new friends. And let's just have a good time, man. But look, if there's an opening for that, let me know. I would love to do that. But just let me know. But it has to be at a time that I can do. I work. I am never available on any day besides Thursday and Saturday before 8 p.m. Eastern or 7 p.m. Central, because that's when I get home from work. So if y'all do it before that, there's nothing I can do. So if it's like 7, 8, 9 o'clock, one of those 3 times Central, I can do that. And I would really prefer not to do like an hour and a half or 2 hours. Like if we could keep it like an hour show, I would much prefer an hour show because I got to help my kids get to bed, help them with their homework, help them with food. There's a lot I have to do here. So it's hard for me to sit down for 2 hours consistently. 7 kids that I know of, Sean, yes. I mean, I'm positive I can set something up if timing works for me. Thursdays are like 50-50 for me, so I can talk off stream about it. Yeah, for sure. For sure, man. Not a problem. I can barely handle a dog. Yeah, I've got a dog, 3 Maine Coon cats, 2 regular house cats. Yeah, and 7 kids. I don't know how it happened, bro. I guess it's slanging, bro. But anyway, guys, I appreciate everybody. We've been here for an hour and a half, rocking and rolling. I've got to get some stuff done for the kids. I'll be around on other people's streams. That's just what I do. I'm trying to be in everybody's stream as I can when I'm not streaming. Hopefully see you guys in the best ball streets. We'll be back. What's today? Today's Tuesday. We'll be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 7 p.m. Central. We will be back live streaming, guys. So we're rocking out. Basically, my work schedule changes from Friday to Sunday, but changes to Thursday to Saturday at some point. Hey, we'll rock it out. If we can work it out, we can. If we can't, we can't. It's not a problem, man. Just let you know, if anybody you guys know in the space, anybody is looking for somebody to come out weekly on a certain time, throw out my name. Throw my name out to people. I love to meet more people in this space. I want to be more connected with people. I'm really making a strong push to build my community and to build my channel and build my brand. So anything you guys can do, throw it out there. I really appreciate that. But look, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll be doing some more drafts tomorrow. I appreciate everybody for coming here. I appreciate that. Again, Mufasa, I appreciate the $5 super chat as well. And then we'll get rock and roll, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more best ball drafts.